It was June 21st, 1953, when God first smiled upon Zulfikar and Nusrat Bhutto and gave them their firstborn, their incomparable, their Benazir. Born with the proverbial golden spoon, Benazir soon learned to rule her father's heart. And as he went from victory to victory, she was right by his side. She was just 24, a mere slip of a girl, fresh-faced, idealistic, optimistic, a young woman just back from college, when Zia, the man who had sworn to protect Pakistan's borders, instead staged a coup d'etat and arrested Pakistan's first directly elected Prime Minister and her beloved father.
Your grandfather taught me the politics of pride. Your grandmother taught me the politics of poverty. I am beholden to both for the fine synthesis. To you, my darling daughter, I give only one message. It is the message of the morrow, the message of history. Believe only in the people. Work only for their emancipation and equality. The paradise of God lies under the feet of your mother. The paradise of politics lies under the feet of the people.
Armed with the death cell counsel of her beloved father, the young Benazir found both her solace and her strength right where he had promised, with the people of Pakistan.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम।
मैं बेनज़ीर भुट्टो सिद्ध के दिल से हल्फ उठाती हूँ कि बहैसियत वज़ीर आज़म पाकिस्तान मैं अपने फ़राइज़ ईमानदारी, अपनी इंतहाई सलाहियत और वफ़ादारी के साथ पाकिस्तान की हामी और वफ़ादार रहूँगी.
And it was thus that the girl, who thought she would enter the foreign service, instead went on to become the Islamic world's first and only female Prime Minister. Whenever life threw her a curveball, and of that there were many, she played it like a pro. Her struggle began as the responsibility of her party and her nation were thrust upon her young shoulders. But never did she deter from the task before her.
I tried not to think of fears. I really don't think. It's important not to give in to fears. It's important not to think. The regime tries to make us scared. Our party office was broken into. We received information in the party that an attempt is going to be made on my life. I think it's the regime which tries to instill fear, but I don't put it in my heart. I keep it out of my mind. I guess I got so much love from my father. I think he gave so much love to our country and our people that I go back with a sense of great love for my country, and with a sense of wanting to do something so that people in my country don't live in poverty and in backwardness.
When a girl who wanted to join the foreign service was instead encumbered with the burden of leading a revolution against the tyrant who killed her father and devastated the nation, all she said was that this is not the life I chose, it chose me. She was cruelly deprived of her loved ones by a scared and manipulative junta. Her husband was unjustly incarcerated and tortured for years. She was exiled time and again and kept from returning to the land of her forefathers. And yet they could not keep her down.
I'm a threat to dictatorship. I'm not a threat to anybody who's a Democrat. I'm a threat to the extremists. I'm not a threat to the moderates. So while there may be people who oppose my return, I know that there are many more millions of Pakistanis that are just waiting for me to come back.
After witnessing the judicial murder of her father and the fervor that swept Pakistan in the years that followed, Benazir understood exactly what her opponents feared: the sea of humanity that invariably rose to defend the Bhutto ideology. You could imprison a man, but not an idea. You can exile a man, but not an idea. You can kill a man, but not an idea, she'd say.
I feel very, very emotional coming back to my country. I dreamt of this day for so many months and years. I counted the hours, I counted the minutes and the seconds just to see this land, to see the grass, to see the sky.
You cannot be big unless you're prepared to kiss the ground. You cannot defend the soil unless you know the smell of that soil. I know the smell of our soil. I know the rhythm of our rivers. I know the beat of our drums, the theories, the dogmas, and the scripts stand outside the gates of history. The dominant factor is the aspiration of the people and the ability to seek total identification with it.
A devoted daughter and a loving sister, a loyal wife, a cosseting mother.
Yes, I'd like all of you to do 2 more change pages today, and then you're supposed to show it to me.
When we come back,
Yes.
I did the same as well.
Okay. That's good.
You already gave 2 to Bilal. Except Mama, me and Asifa share a book, right? So
There's a third book?
There's no third book.
Okay, then I'll do the Ish book with her.
Which is book?
Her Phoenix book.
Oh, fine.
Phonics book. Level D.
No, not level D. I thought they just want school.
They're from school?
Yeah.
Where are you all going now?
Trocadero.
Trocadero? So should I let you all go?
She sacrificed it all for her country. She left behind her children for the children she felt needed her more, the children of Pakistan.
But will it have been worth it to have lost your life here for this cause?
I have a choice to keep silent and to allow the extremists to do what they are doing, or I have a choice to stand up and say this is wrong and I'm going to try and save my country. And I have taken the second choice. I hope God will protect me, but at the end of the day, I can't keep quiet when there's a threat to take over my country.